Hi everybody, here's what I'm going to try. Here's hashtag, 31 days of creep. A collaboration and a hashtag that Kelly Donovan has started. And I did day 8 and my crackle didn't work. So I want to try that all over again. But this time, I'm just going to do it without gesso and go directly onto the paper with the Deco Arts Media Crackle paint. And then I'm thinking, if I decide to put a color, then I'll be fine putting a color on top. I'm looking for a brush. I'll be fine putting a color on top of the crackle. So let's see if this works. So I'm going to do this on camera because I do think that this product works. Kelly Donovan gets the product to work. I just may have gone and done it completely wrong. So I want to make it work. This time I'm going to go in one direction. The last time I went not only in one direction, I went in 3 or 4 directions, plus I tinted the crackle paint with the purple, 3 different purples. So that could have been the whole dilemma there. So let me do this, let it sit and dry. And see if it works for me. Okay, I'll catch you guys as soon as this is done drying. Hi everybody, how are you guys doing? And we're here for day 9. Yes. And you guys last seen me do this page. It didn't work out much. It didn't crackle in many places. It crackled in a few places. Like that crackle right there is the kind of crackle I'm trying to get everywhere. It more looks to me, this is a nice crackle. It more looks to me like I've crunched up the paper. So that's not the effect I'm wanting to get. So I've been doing some research on how to do it and get the crackle effect. And it says for me to have a base. So what I went ahead and did is I laid down Mod Podge. That's all this is Mod Podge. So I'm going to do this on camera. I really want a crackled background. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, when something doesn't work, I continue to try and I continue to experiment until I get it. Now, if I don't get it, someday I will. But for this particular one, I have something in mind and I really want it to crackle. So I'm going to put some of the crackle, and that's what it says, crackle paint. Put some of the crackle in there. And I'm going to use a thinner layer, and I am going to tint it the same way they said to tint it, which is with the media fluid. So let's go ahead and do the media fluid. So here it says, use over sealed surface. Okay. Then it says tintable with the media fluids. Okay, so this time I am following complete directions. I have a dry brush. I need to soften it because it does say a soft dry brush, so I'm going to use a soft dry brush. So I'm just running it through my fingers and softening it. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's get some crackle. I do feel a difference since I have a sealed surface. I'm going to do it on my drop paper so that the excess paint will go on to my drop paper. And I might be late with this video. You guys might see this on the 10th because it's going to take me a minute to let this dry, and I'm starting quite late in the day. I had other things to attend to. So let's see if this works for me. And it's a thin layer, and I'll be back as soon as it's dry. Okay, so here's where we're at. I want to do a sideways face. So what I did is I have my stuff that I did with, what was that, glass? I think it's glass. I don't know what it was. That squirty stuff that I did on those craft mats. There's a video on it. It's the same stuff I used for the spider that I did also. I want that to be her hair. So I'm going to glue it down with the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, if there's any even in here. We'll find out. Okay, there's none in there. I should have some in here. I'm just rubbing it in random places. The back is flat, so it'll do fine. Just an expression, right? And forgot to mention, this is for 31 Days of Creep with Kelly Donovan, who is the creator of the hashtag. And there's many, many of us. Just go into the search bar on YouTube and type in hashtag 31 Days of Creep. And you'll find everybody who's participating and supporting each other and supporting Kelly. And that's Kelly Donovan. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I did sketch out somewhat of a face. I'm not going to work on the face just yet because I added some more crackle to the face, because that's where I really want to go, is a lot of crackle in the face. But I am having difficulty with this crackle. I did better this time. It did do better. It is an eggshell crackle. So I didn't think about that. Maybe what I'm expecting is a bigger crackle. So I thought, if I go thicker, I'll get bigger cracks. No, if I go thicker, the cracks don't even come up. So you can see somewhat of the eggshell crackle. But I really want some in the face. So I went ahead and I used the one-step crackle. And that one says, let's see, let's find the English. Apply one-step crackle over deco art acrylics for an aged crackle effect. Huh. We'll see if that works. And it says to wait for 4 hours. I don't want to wait for 4 hours. So we'll see what I do. I want this to stay down, so I'm going to put something heavy. Don't mind the mess on there, please. So maybe what I'll do on camera is paint the face in somewhat, I guess. I'm assuming that'll be fine. It says acrylics. It doesn't say a fluid. Let's see. So let's give her a pale face. Well, too much. Natural buff Americana. And I need a brush. I'm gonna have to lift this. I might as well go down to her neck. And she's somewhat looking sideways. So I'm hoping I can crackle it. Okay. And I'll be back. Once this dries, I'll crackle it with you guys. Okay, so we're nice and dry, and now I want to show you guys that I'm going to follow the directions, and it says apply one-step crackle over Deco Art acrylics for an aged crackle effect. Non-toxic soap and water cleanup dries clear. It says apply evenly over any paint design or plain base coat surface with a soft brush. Let dry 2 to 4 hours. Drying time will vary depending on the thickness of application and humidity. This application will produce small crackle effects. Thicker applications will produce larger crackle effects. Can be antiqued with Americana water-based satins, staining antiquing mediums, or gel stains for decoration indoor surface. Okay, you guys seen that I followed directions, and now I'm going to put this stuff on a good amount. Then I get a soft brush. This is a very soft brush. I'm going to put it and then whatever excess I have, I will run it through the background since I was trying to get the crackle effect. Okay, so I have excess here on my brush, and I'm going to put it in random places in hope that it crackles more than what it is. Okay, I'll be back. Hi everybody, so I'm still not getting the crackle. So I found this other stuff in my stash, and it's called Crackle Glaze, and the directions say water-based fast drying top coat that creates eggshell cracking pattern as it air dries. Acid-free instructions. Apply heavy coat with brush over sealed surface. Okay, so it's a sealed surface. Try this one and see how this one does. I really want a cracked face. Alright. I'm going one brush stroke direction. I did it quite thick. And off to wait to see what happens. I doubt that we're going to get this up on time. I will try. We'll see. Let it air dry. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we're back. It's still not dry. It's only been a few minutes, but I figure what I'm going to do to kind of speed this up is I'm going to outline the arms. And I like the messy outline. And I like the sketchy look. That's what it's kind of looks like to me, a sketchy pin mark. And then the face is still not dry. I doubt that the neck part is dry enough. And then I'll heat set that, and then let's mess with the hair. Okay, we'll come back as soon as that's dry, and that's where we're at so far. And hopefully, good luck to me if it crackles. Be back in a little bit. Okay folks, here's what's happening. It's not crackling on the face. So, I'm going to move on. And I think what's going to happen is this project here, this video here is going to move into day 10 is probably what's going to happen. I can already feel it because I'm kind of rushing, and I don't really want to rush because I started late because I had a meeting with CAC, and then I had an art game to attend. And I kind of want to take my time, excuse me. I'm going to give her a pocket, side pocket, and then her hand goes in there. The rest of her arm goes there. But I'm really, really liking her. Really am. And since she's going sideways, let's see if I can do this. So the lips will go here. And I'm doing Kelly's technique that I learned from her. Many do it, but I learned it from her. And then the nose. And then the eyes. Let's see. One eye there. Will she have a closed eye? She looks too sweet with her eyes closed. And then those eyes are too small. Something's going on here. Is her face too big? Is her eyes down too far? I'm not sure. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that unfortunately I'm kind of rushed into this one and I don't want to be. So I'm going to take this project into day 10. So be on the lookout for day 10 to be the continuation of this one. So I'll catch you guys later. I apologize, but it is what it is. Alrighty, see you guys. Bye-bye.